Welcome back. We have all heard of Charles Lindbergh, the first pilot to fly across the Atlantic on his own. But an aviation pioneer from Milwaukee arguably accomplished something just as big. Here to talk more about this is Liam Callanan. And Liam, you wrote a biography about Lester Maitland. And tell us more about Lester's journey.
Lester had an extraordinary journey, and it starts right here in Milwaukee. He was born in River West. He went to North Division High School for a while, and then he transferred to Riverside. And then, even though he had an appointment to West Point, he went down and joined the Army so he could serve in World War I. He just missed it, but he learned how to become a pilot, and that set him on his path.
That is so awesome. And kind of walk me through what inspired him to go on that journey and what he actually did.
He went to Hawaii. He was the first person to fly nonstop to Hawaii. And at the time, he was almost as famous as Lindbergh. They had a huge ticker tape parade here in Milwaukee. He had things named after him, including an airport, Maitland Airport, which I wouldn't be surprised if you have flown out of Maitland Airport, although you wouldn't know it, because it's buried underneath Summerfest. And the Sky Glider actually follows a runway, so no one knows that they're flying on Maitland Field after all this time, even though finding Hawaii was a much bigger target than finding France like Lindbergh did. So the story kind of disappeared over the years, and so it's been really fascinating for me to track.
And how did you kind of get into this and start digging into his story?
Well, with that, I originally wrote an article for Milwaukee Magazine about Maitland Field. And when I found out that, one thing led to another, and I started chasing the story wherever I could find it. It was really fascinating, and I've been working on it for so long that I teach at UWM. The UWM library sent me a little reminder and it said, "You've had these books checked out for 12 years. Are you going to finish this project?" And I thought, well, I'd give my students some grace period, but 12 years is a little bit long, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get it done. So I got it done. I met his granddaughter. It took me on an extraordinary journey from Arizona to Mississippi to Hawaii to the archives all over the country to find out this fascinating story that's really not well told. And one of the most fascinating things is midlife, he has a complete career change, as a lot of us think about sometimes at midlife. In his case, he went and became an Episcopal priest. He was so moved. He said, I've dropped a lot of bombs in the world. Now I want to bring something good to the world. And so it's a really moving story.
And so you mentioned Maitland Field. Are there other buildings and kind of areas around Milwaukee that are named after him and kind of honor him?
There are, actually. At the end, if you land at Milwaukee Airport today, there's a little park at the end of, I think, runway 7A or 7R that's named Maitland Park. But otherwise, there's not a lot named for him. It's one of his stories is that when he took off from Oakland Airport to go to Hawaii, there's a big road that goes right into Oakland Airport, which is named for his navigator, Hagenberger Road. But Maitland has just a tiny road on the side, and so he's kind of forgotten. So that's what this book is really an effort to bring this Milwaukee story to life and have more people know about someone who really figures very prominently in our past.
And so when does your biography come out?
It comes out September 1, and you can probably find it anywhere before then. It's wherever books are sold. I do love Boswell Books supporting local businesses here in Milwaukee. They may have a few early copies if you want to look in for it. But then September 17th, we'll have our launch reading at Boswell Books. And then from there, I'm going to go around the country doing readings and bringing more people to this great Wisconsin story.
And kind of walk me through, when can people check out those readings?
They can check them out. They're going to be online now. My website, liamcallanan.com, has got all the information about all the upcoming readings. I'll be at the Wisconsin Book Festival and the Southeast Wisconsin Book Festival in Waukesha. That's all coming up this fall. I hope to see as many people as possible.
All right. Thank you so much, Liam, and thanks for coming in and joining us in studio.